With Greenland being in the news so much recently, I have discovered that this country from real life is when you go outside and touch grass, by the way, also exists in my video game Europa Universalis 5 as the Jarldom of Greenland. Now, upon closer examination, I have realized that this is absolutely the worst country in all of Europa Universalis 5. We start off as a subject of the Kingdom of Norway, who is ruled by this absolute buffoon right here. We have no one next to us, and we have our own market, so our economy and trade is absolutely horrible. And to top it all off, we have only 1,075 people living in our Jarldom of Greenland, because let's face it, who'd live here, man? I mean, who'd live here? So, that's why I decided to play as them. And if you're wondering, Hawk, why would you play the worst country in all of EU5? Well, you guys want to see me experience pain and suffering, and I'm here to deliver. So let's jump in as Greenland and defend ourselves from Russia and China. Alright, here we are as Greenland, ladies and gentlemen. Like I just said in the intro, man, a country that has absolutely nothing going for it in Europa Universalis 5. And you know, I did say in the intro, who the hell would want to live here? And I'm one to say, because the place where I live isn't even on the map. It's behind this wooden board right here. But yeah, as Greenland, man, we don't have any unique advances, nothing like that. We do have kind of a semi-unique government reform right here, which is actually really good. The family sagas, which is like, you know, the Norse sagas or whatever. We can recruit explorers, invite settlers, which is actually very important for us to be able to get our population up. You know, we can do exploration and stuff like that, and we're pretty naval. And of course, we do already know about this because, well, as we all know, Christopher Columbus wasn't the first European in America. It was Leif Erikson. Maybe we can recreate what he did. But yeah, the goal right here as Greenland, man, right at the start is going to be to invite more people so we can get 5,000 people in our country, so we can actually start to colonize the stuff right here that isn't colonized and take complete ownership of the entirety of Greenland before Russia and China send more boats over, you know, to endanger Arctic security. So, yeah, man, let me go ahead and start researching. Let me do the other, you know, government reform right here, and we'll see what we do. Now, over here, interestingly enough, instead of going with autocracy, which I usually do, I'm thinking about going with harbor administration because we're so naval. It's actually pretty good, man. And we gain proximity cost through port and local monthly dev growth. So, I think this is going to be pretty good. With so few people and with us not making any money at all, I feel like crown power is not something we really need to care about. Huh. We don't, I'm just realizing we don't have burgers, which are kind of the best estate. That kinda sucks, I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, a month has ticked over, the setup is done. Obviously, we're a subject of Norway, man, and eventually we'll want to stop being a subject, but I don't think that's a focus for now. So, yeah, let's see how we can, why are we losing this? Just because I'm not spending money. Okay, let's go ahead and max that out, maybe max this out as well. And in order to invite settlers, as we can see right here, we need to get 5 favors in Norway. So let's curry favors with Norway and improve opinion. Something else I'm also wondering is how hard are we going to get hit with the Black Death? I hope we don't. Now, obviously, because we can't see the action invite stuff right here, I actually don't know who we can do it with. So that's why I'm kind of gonna do the... Oh, I can't curry favors with Iceland, can I? Oh, yes, I can. I just need a diplomat. But no. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we kind of want to invite Scandinavian guys when we think about it, so I'm actually going to do the same with Sweden and Denmark. Okay, yeah, it is just favors with everyone. Excellent. So let's invite people from Norway to come over. We can get, how does this work? Maybe more people want to come in from Iceland? No, it's all the same. Oh, no, it's just telling me where to send them. 10 peasants will migrate each month from Aker to... That's like 240. Sure, let's put them in our capital. Okay, I got 5 favors again, but I guess we can't do it again? Maybe we can't do it while we're doing it. Well, Parliament is here. Obviously, we're not going to be doing any wars, so might as well pass laws. I definitely want to change distribution of power. I'm also going to change to itinerant court. Now, it seems that while you have settlers coming in, you can't invite more, man. You can't invite more. Let's see it from here. Invite settlers, invite settlers. We cannot do this again until November. Oh, okay, it's not... Yeah, 2 years. Okay. Okay, how did I get these guys? How did I get these guys, bro? We got 6 Bogomilist people? How did they get there from here? This is like the only place they're in. Like right here a little bit, right here a little bit, and right here a little bit. What are they doing in Greenland, bro? Now, because I am getting Norwegians in here, we do want to tolerate and accept them. It's like super cheap because we're all Scandinavian. It's gonna be a while before we get 5,000 people, isn't it? God damn it. Wait, when is this? This is before the game starts. We never start with that many people. Yeah, this is like where we started. Dude, how do you build stuff here, man? I'm trying to like put down a building, but we always lack something like tools or lumber or masonry. But even though we need those things, I can't import those things from anywhere. So let's change another law. Let's go for no censorship. And another one. Let's go for civil society. You know, I'm doing everything I can here. And you know, there's all this talk about minerals, you know? Well, let's forget, they're not rocks, Marie, they're minerals. But I'm not seeing any minerals, man. It's just ivory, fish, stone, wild game, wool. We got lead here, which I guess is banging, but yeah, there ain't no minerals here, bruh. Please let me build or import something at least. Okay, there we go. I finally fixed it after messing with it for like 5 minutes. This was like completely bugged or something, but we can import tools from somewhere, right? Nothing is gonna profit, but let's just do it from London. The reason I'm doing tools is so I can expand RGO. And you know, ivory is a relatively good trade good. You know, at this point in the game. That's how difficult Greenland is, man. You have to actually manually trade. Wait, I'm not trading anything. Okay, I managed to upgrade RGO once, so that's awesome and fun. I just don't understand why you don't just start letting me build the building, right? There's no tools. Yes, I understand that there's no tools or upgrade RGO, but why not, after I start doing it, then the automated trade automatically imports those things for me, even though I might lose money. Oh my god, the Black Death is here. Alright. That's gonna suck balls. Okay, Black Death actually didn't hit us hard at all. We didn't lose almost any people, I don't think. Alright, moving up in the world, man. You know, now we got things. We got whatever we need, somehow. But now we don't got money. You know, it's a fine balance. But hey, either way, population increasing, man. We've almost doubled our people. Well, more than doubled our people since the start. Now all we need is to, double it again, just so I can settle some people literally in this place. There's already a guy there. Who is that? Is that a walrus? You know, this is riveting gameplay, but at least I take, you know, the fact that I can actually see Europe calms me down. This is no different, I think, to playing a native. It's been 20 years. It's been 20 years. Please let me do something, man. We're making and losing so much money at the same time that if I don't get events, which the events only give me like 7 ducats max, there's no way to make money. I'm relying on events. Just to build up like a market village or a fishing village or expand RGO. I'm not even thinking about boats or institutions now, man. But you know, at the same time, I can't say that I'm bored right now. You know, there's a clear goal that we're working towards. We started off 2002 right here. We've grown more than 1,000 places in the great powers of the world. Norway, I don't think is annexing me, although there probably isn't a way to see that, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. What do you think happens if I declare independence on Norway? Will they beat my ass? They got Iceland, me and Orkney. You think they'll come and beat me up? Oh yeah, Sweden's there too. Yeah, they'll probably come and beat me up, won't they? Because hey, if I'm independent, I save 0.6 ducats. You know, I'm realizing for the first time, if you're in the buildings, it doesn't say how much they cost. I know you gotta hover over them, but damn. Been almost 30 years, man, but hey, we finally expanded RGO to the max in our capital. Obviously, we need 4,000 more people for it to be lit, but hey, wait, why is there so few people there? I thought I'm inviting them. Oh, it's just to the province, right? It's not to the actual location. Okay. Well, listen, a lot of these started out with 60, and now we're at 69. Nice. Can I actually? Okay, I can't. I wonder if there's videos on Greenland on YouTube, man. There probably is. Someone's probably played Greenland by now. Maybe I should have looked at somebody's video and used it as a strategy. Up to 4,000 people. Hell yeah. Hey, freaking Magnus here died. We got his son, I guess, who's way better. We can of course choose to move our capital. Now, I think Gardar is a pretty good capital already, man. Let's check harbor capacity. Oh yeah, it's by far the best. Well, actually, this one's pretty good too, but yeah, this one's way better. Let's keep it. Wait, I got burgers? I got burgers somehow. I guess they just moved here, finally. Hell yeah, dude. This is excellent. Now, gonna probably piss off the nobles and lose a lot of legitimacy, but their privileges are like the best. So let me grant them. Hold it right there. Are you enjoying this absolutely pristine and super fun Greenland playthrough? If you are, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already, because it lets me know that you like these videos, and subscribe for more content like this. And by more content like this, I mean me experiencing more pain and suffering, and you guys getting enjoyment out of that. Thank you. Okay, granted everything to the burgers, pissed off the nobles all the way to the bottom, but bribed them twice because it's only 6 ducats, so we're chilling. Okay, these things, man, you know, building discount, trade capacity, tax efficiency, maritime presence, more minting, market attraction, they're allowed to build roads. All of these things should help us. I never checked this out, but how many levies can we raise? 70? That's a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, it's taken us almost 50 years. But we finally have 5,000 people. Oh, I'm so happy. And I've also expanded RGO a couple of times and put down 1 building. But we can create a colonial charter. There we go. Let's go ahead and settle this virgin territory. Eggers. Eggers O. Alright, this is actually progressing pretty quickly because we can see that currently we have 0 people a month moving there, which is less than the 1 walrus. Wait, no. People are moving there, right? You know what? Yeah, people are. There's like 481 people there, dude. Well, how? Oh my god, thank God for Catholicism. Because someone in the church enacted this and I'm actually getting money from that. Oh, okay, now I get it. So, no migration can happen there because there are no locations to migrate from with our culture and religion with more than 1,000 pops. Yeah, you know, these are, at least, you know, these two on this little peninsula right there, they're pretty inhabited. Yeah, we just need to get more people in, man, that's the thing. Okay, at least it will start happening. You know, while we're making so much money, man, we should create that other colonial charter there and there, you know? While we're getting this from the Pope. I know no one is actually moving there, but pretty soon we'll have people. Dude. Settlements, bruh. Settlements. That's right, yo. Yeah, we just need to get money for it. Yeah, settlements. Everywhere. Okay, so now it's saying the same thing, but there are populations like that. Alright, so I've been fiddling around with the whole independence thing because Norway isn't actually doing anything, man. Obviously, you know, they're not annexing us, they're not annexing any other subjects, so I started an independence movement as them, and I realized that this is actually the first time I've ever really seriously played a subject in EU5, right? So, I started an independence movement, and I've just invited Denmark to that independence movement. There it is, actually, right there. Let's keep it at 4. So we got me and Denmark. If I declare on Norway, it's gonna be them, Iceland, Orkney, and Sweden. So I do need to get some other people in. Now I'm improving with England and the Teutons here. I should probably actually improve with Scotland as well. Maybe Novgorod too, something like that. And, well, maybe try and get independent from Norway. That really isn't gonna do anything, obviously, because, we're not even paying them. Well, actually, we're kind of paying a decent amount of money to them. And, dude, maybe, let's see this. Yeah, Iceland doesn't have any forts. So if someone else can occupy Iceland, or maybe even not occupy it, I could take it. I just hope I don't get occupied, but, you know, we've been playing long enough. Maybe I should have done this earlier. Right? Because it seems really easy. I probably should have done this earlier. Well, listen. You know, we all need a little pain and suffering. Dude, this is even easier than EU4, man. All you need is 50 opinion with someone to bring them in. Okay, so now it's me, Denmark, and England. Let's try and bring in the Teutons and Scotland. I think we'll be alright, honestly. You know, I did really want to do it like the old-fashioned way of just doing, Greenland, man, but obviously that would take, like, hundreds of years. Alright, well, I tried to get some more people in, but, apparently I can't. I got me, England, Denmark, Scotland, and the Teutons. This should be enough, man. Let's declare independence on, frickin' Norway, dude. If I can take land, what I think I'm gonna do is take a bunch of the North Atlantic island stuff, like Iceland, maybe Orkney as a vassal, this little Norwegian bit right there, because I got Norwegian already accepted. What the hell is Norn, dude? Whatever, so... yeah, let's see how this goes. Hopefully they won't come and land on me. Who's my ruler now? Magnus the 7th Biabo. Didn't we have Magnus the 7th? Heir to Sweden, Norway, and Iceland. But also Jarl of Greenland. That's interesting. Okay, well... I'm realizing now I really should have done this at the start. We would probably... dude, I'd probably own stuff in North America. Right? Because we would be rich and I could explore? Or can you explore this early? Or is it too expensive? I mean, I know you can explore this early, it's just... I'm pink now. I thought I was blue. Wait, so what you're saying is these guys got a different ruler now, but the heir is my guy. So if this guy dies and this guy comes into power, I'll actually just end up as a junior partner in this. In the Norwegian Union. Yeah, they are occupying stuff. Well, the stuff that they could reach, and they are transferring stuff to me. That's nice. I can actually take this in a war. Do we need to select a peace treaty where we get independent, though? That's what I'm wondering. I guess not? Greenland and their allies are granted independence. Oh, this is like there by default, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, interesting. And then I get someone as a vassal. I can't do that, I guess. Well, what I really want... is this? Can I do that? Not right now. Maybe we will be able to if we occupy it. You know, why the hell did no one tell me getting independent is this easy? But now I want to try French, English, and Bohemian vassals. And Albania, actually. Okay, knocked Sweden out. Okay, that's 100% on Norway, and I can literally take just all of Iceland. If I want to do this, it's 109. I don't think I can do it, but let's wait until we occupy this, maybe. You know what, there's no point. Yeah, let's just peace out. Okay, there we go. So I'm independent from Norway, and I've just acquired Iceland, which is now Greenland. But more importantly, we've increased our population by like 50 times. Now we can colonize. Why didn't I do this at the start? I kind of didn't want to do it this way, you know? I wanted to grow powerful enough myself, but that's okay. Okay. We're independent from Norway, I guess. Cool. All right, now are we settling? All right, so this is actually Icelandic culture. I am gonna integrate these manually, even though it will take such a long time. So yeah, let's just do it. There we go. You know, Iceland. Let's check harbor capacity there. Reykjavik. 25.4. It's not better than Gardar right here. That might be a actually Garthar or something, but this is where most of our land will now be. And, well, it's not a town. At least Reykjavik isn't a town, but these two are towns. Yeah, maybe something like that one, but that one kind of sucks. Huh. We do got 2 markets now, though, which is nice, and some institutions are already present here. Well, they're kind of present here too, so institutions don't really matter. Oh, what the hell? What? What happened? Oh my god, I think... yeah. Oh, frick me. Okay, we're in the Norwegian Union, but... yeah, how is Norway the senior partner when Sweden is stronger? Okay, so I'm not at their integration level. I wonder if they'll do it, though. I wonder if they'll try and bring me up to their integration level. Now, they've already passed unified succession here, which means I'll stay in it. I'm obviously by far the weakest country out of anyone here. So no way I can establish myself as the senior partner. Really, what we can do here is... that's the heir. The Greenland, Sweden, and Norway. But what if we change our law? Blocked from changing heir succession. Why are we blocked from changing heir succession? I can only go to these two. No, I can't. I can't go to anything. But why is this there? Because we're in the union? Because we got unified union law? At least we can do our own thing, but yeah, and at least we're actually not paying anything. So we became independent from Norway just to become a subject of Norway in a different way. But really it should be Sweden. Well, we can still invite settlers. We can still invite settlers. Oh, what the hell? They tried to do something. I think they tried to make me catch up, but they failed. They failed. Yeah, how is Norway? How long does it take for Norway to lose the senior partnership? Well, I'm actually still giving them stuff. No, that cost me Diplo rep. It's less money than earlier. So they're actually all the way at centralization. I'm gonna vote for federal union, even though my votes don't really matter here. Wait, now, if I didn't become independent, would I still have remained a vassal, or would I have become a member of the union, or would it be both? Because the ruler of Greenland, the Jarl of Greenland, was this guy, who was actually the previous guy's son. They also failed to pass this. Damn, Norway sucks. Okay, now they've enacted it. Yeah, I can't leave this damn union. That sucks, but oh well. What? Am I supposed to be able to declare war on these guys? Oh, god damn, they made me pass the laws. Why did the harbor administration get removed? It hasn't been. What? They made me do all of their laws. They made me do, yeah, legislature, oh my god. Oh, frick me. Okay, I know which ones I had, but oh, this sucks balls, dude. This is worse than being a vassal, man. Oh my god, I hate Norway now. Most of them are the same, but I did change like 5 laws, man. I wonder if I did this earlier, would I end up in the same situation? Right? Because we were a dominion, which means our ruler was always Norway's ruler, right? I mean, the guy we had before this was literally like the 3rd guy. This is the 3rd guy. Before that was just his dad. So yeah, the first guy was that dumbass. Okay, now I'm finally colonizing. So right now we're kind of chilling, you know, obviously not making that much money because I'm still integrating stuff, and control here is still pretty low and we're paying a lot on food, but you know, we finished colonizing this. These two are going at a okay pace. To move my capital now, let's see. Oh, I can already move it. 55 ducats and 20 stability. That's not that expensive. Now, I already said that there's already 2 towns over here. But, you know, Reykjavik is a South Far thing as well. And, you know, harbor capacity is the best. Okay, let's move our capital to, Reykjavik. There we go, to Reykjavik. Boom. Okay, it's gonna do it now. After that, yeah, we are able to form Iceland. I'm gonna stay as Greenland because our bear flag is cooler. And yeah, that should increase control over here. It's all Icelandic after all, so yeah, there are gonna be cores on everything. And after that, I guess it's time to do more stuff. Number 1 should probably be to make Reykjavik into a town. You know, if I had moved stuff over here, I could probably build up like, wait, I can already do that, like docks and stuff, right? Yeah, I can form Iceland. I'm not gonna though. All right, picked up professional armies, so after a little bit, I can finally start researching again. Didn't really want to go for this first. I actually wanted the other ones, but, you know, I couldn't afford to waste more research progress. Isn't professional armies usually bigger? All right, so now that we're actually colonizing these, I actually want to discover the rest of Greenland before we move on to any New World stuff. For that, we need sailors, which means we need more towns. Meanwhile, the settlement of these things is actually going pretty nicely, man. One has already filled out over here and over here, so we're chilling. Yeah, 2 more down here, and wow, that's actually bigger up there than I thought. 5 more up here, nice. But as far as I can tell, man, this should be the only like settleable places in Greenland. Open discover menu. Okay, so we can't. Yeah, we just need more sailors to explore like the you know, the inner part of the island or whatever. But the thing is, I already built up 1 wharf in the only location that I can. The thing I want to do right now is upgrade Reykjavik to a town, but Actually, it's not that expensive. Also, shout out the burgers, man. They have actually been building quite a lot of roads. Some here already existed, but yeah, they've been building roads. I gotta say, man, you know, once you get a little bit more people, it's so much easier. You know, come to think of it, if we open this up, and if I didn't take just Iceland, I probably could have, like, just taken maybe, well, this one, I guess. And then this one, something like this. Just take as many towns as I can. And then we would have been able to build up wharfs and explore sooner. But yeah, I want to do it more like, you know, not min-maxy like that. I wonder if I do law changes now, will like this force me to go back? Let's try it. Cool, let's found a town in Reykjavik. Every time Norway wants to pass another law, me and Sweden keep bringing him down to federal union. I don't understand how Norway is still the senior partner, man. Junior partners can take over, when they have more great power score. I guess they don't have 125%. Right. By the way, I did do 2 law changes in the parliament. Let's see. Okay, no, so they just make me have theirs, but I can still get back the ones I had. Okay, that's, well, yeah, I can see why they would do it, but I'm glad I can bring it back. Another town? There we go, we've completed this as well. Nice. Okay, I actually picked up banking before Renaissance, which I don't normally do. However, there is lots of things we want over here. So we want dock. We want bark. We want this. We want that. Protected harbor. We'll get to it. And we want this, that. This. You know, fishing villages help with sailors too, I guess, but let's put down a town there too. Hey, I finally unlocked the dock, man. That's very nice. That's gonna help us with, you know, with sailors. I already got like 3 wharfs or something like that. And then, of course, I got a couple of fishing villages, but more than obviously the dock is the main one, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, a 3rd dock is still being built, but we already have more than 250 sailors. You know what that means? We can actually finally completely discover and reveal to ourselves the land from which we hail. That's right, so we can, what? Oh, it's manpower. Why the hell did I think it was sailors this whole time? I guess because for sea tile exploration, you need sailors, right? Or no? Yes. Okay, so I kind of was right but wrong at the same time. Okay, we're getting manpower up too. I actually already built up 2 armories, I think, from a parliament. Yeah, as we can see right there, I'm gonna put down, you know, 2 more, just like this. Let's, we're gonna be up to 250 soon anyhow. All right, manpower's there. Money's there. Let's start preparing an expedition in Greenland. We'll just start from Gardar, which was our former capital. We'll tell that guy to do it, and we use up some manpower and some money. Pretty soon, we'll discover all of the minerals and Chinese and Russian boats. Norway keeps being annoying with this. Bro, we don't care about this, yo. We don't care. What are you gonna do? Annex me? You're not. Damn, 100 Years War ended like right on time. And France won. Whoa, here's a rare sight. Venice is actually having a good game. That's cool. Well, I haven't seen this in a while. Wow, they're actually expanding. This guy is a Bulgarian vassal. Okay. Interesting stuff happening elsewhere in the world. And there we go, folks. We fully explored Greenland, and of course, yeah, there's nothing else to colonize. Now, you'd think this would get colored in, but hey, that's just the way EU5 is awesome in that regard, where it doesn't color in everything. Come on, man. How am I gonna make a thumbnail? How do I color it in for a thumbnail? Okay, but with that explored, we're still colonizing a little bit over here in Vestribygd. As we can see, we only got 2 more locations to fill out. It's not getting any people because, yeah, there's no locations with more than 1,000 pops. Really? Everywhere in Iceland we have more than 1,000 pops. Why aren't they going there? But now that that's done, it's time to prepare for other explorations and get back to where we once were. Dude, if you do this, like, right at the start, which I think should be possible, you can probably colonize this, well, start colonizing it 1360s, 1370s? If you can get there, of course. If you can't get there, I don't know. But if you can get there, you can do it relatively quickly. All right, did a parliament, and we actually made our former capital a town from the parliament for free. That's awesome, right? Yeah, we did. Nice. Is that supposed to be like nuke? All right, well, I did most of the stuff from banking, I think. At least the stuff that I wanted. Did we do the boat stuff? Yeah, we kind of did the boat stuff. Okay, let's pick up what you call it, Renaissance now, and do the Renaissance stuff. And also, right, I just spent money on that. Okay, let's wait for more money, and then I'll do Newfoundland. Another governor reform. I'm gonna go royal decree here. Oh shoot, got an event for 85 ducats. That's actually insane. Let's do that. There we go, let's do that. We're not that close. I guess this would be closer. Where did these guys actually land? Okay, so where they went is like here, then there. Makes sense, but this is Finland, isn't it? Okay, let's send that guy over there. All right, the exploration of Newfoundland is done, and it was actually quite costly. It did make me take a couple of loans, but there are provinces that we can colonize, man. Like we can reach this right here, that right there, that right there, that right there. Okay, these two no, but let's get started. Let's create Vinland. Right, money. You know, I don't understand why, you know, this one and these ones over here finish so quickly, and then a bunch of these, but these aren't really progressing that much, man. Is it because I need people to fill out stuff that's being constructed first, and then they want to go there? Because we obviously are lacking employees, but yeah, okay, let's gather up money for this. There we go. Wait, how the hell did I get money? I guess a month ticked over? Okay, let's build one over there. And of course, these are easy to do, man. They really don't cost that much money. We just need to have people to go there, which we don't. Well, I've been chilling for quite a while, and we finally discovered the New World, which I did by literally exploring this sea zone right here, the Canadian Atlantic coast. Obviously, this is very slowly advancing. Like, there are... I did at one time see people going there. I don't know what made them go there, why they're not. I'm assuming it's because we need people to do other things. But there we go. We've discovered the New World, man. I also explored up Labrador right here. And now I'm doing Nunavik, which is up here. So we'll finally discover all of the things that Leif Erikson himself discovered. Yeah. There we go. Nunavik has been explored up as well. Excellent. I just wish we had people to colonize this, man. I just wish we had people to colonize this. I wonder how can I don't know, prioritize that or something, but, you know, it's not happening. And by the way, these don't really cost any money. All of these together, as you can see, they're not even a ducat, but... So it's not like me having 5 colonies active is costing me a lot of money, but... Yeah, I just wish people would go there, man. Because this isn't true, so it has to be doing something else, right? Yeah, we just can't get more people in. You know, truth be told, I should gather up money to... Oh, I can't. It's not even there. God damn it. I was thinking we already had New World a little bit, but we don't. We don't got any of this. Yeah, to just get the colonization up, man, and get people there, I simply need New World. I think we're just too... I don't know. Yeah, not enough people, man. Not enough people. It's gotta be that. There we go. Here's a moment where people are moving there. But why? Why are they moving there? Because look, we're still, actually, no. Yeah, buildings are still missing employees, man, so it can't be that. But why are they moving right now? That's what I don't understand. I literally didn't do anything, didn't click anything, didn't do nothing like that. I was just looking at, frick, now I even forgot what I was looking at. Yeah, markets or no, institutions or something, right? But now they're going there everywhere, too. So why? Why are they going now where they don't? Let's stay on pause right here. By the way, when it's winter, I lose money. When it's summer, I make money because I buy food. So, yeah, let's wait and see. There we go. They've stopped moving. It was literally only for just like 2 or 3 months. What did happen there was one of these got filled out. See, this is the only one we're missing. All right, notice that we can upgrade to a duchy. So I took out some loans, and we are gonna upgrade to a duchy. Excellent. It's the difference between county and duchy is actually pretty good. There we go. Caught one again. 8 people moving to here this month. Hell yeah. And I think this one keeps getting like 1 person every once in a while, or a couple of them, so that's why it progresses, but it never actually says it right here. There we go. It's done, and Greenland has been colored in, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! Big name on the map. In fact, is that not the biggest name that we see? You know, maybe he was right. Maybe Greenland is as big as Africa, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like on this map. But now that we've colonized, you know, all of Greenland, or, well, you know, just made our name big and colored in the entire island, I think that is a pretty good place to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen, because if I wait to finish colonizing these, I'm gonna be here all day, and it's already taken me 2 days to record this video, even though it's not actually that long. As you can see, there's a lot of sitting around and waiting, but you know, we did accomplish quite a lot of things, man. We started out as the 2002nd greatest power in the world and ended up at 184. So, you know, listen, we're better than at least one country that we can see on the map right here in front of us. And yeah, man, we started out with 1,000 people. Now we're at 112,000, which is obviously more. And this is what we ended up looking like. Now, sure, we did stop being a vassal of Norway, but we're still technically a subject of Norway. I still wonder if we didn't do that independence war, would this still have happened somehow or not? But hey, either way, you know, we got the timing just right, luckily. And, you know, we're, I guess, more independent than we would have been as a vassal. And obviously, man, with us picking up Iceland right here, it gave us enough people to be able to build stuff up. If we just stuck with this like it was my original plan, dude, it would have taken us ages to accomplish what we just did. And I think, man, you know, I think Greenland here could have a pretty good strategy for running away to the New World or something like that. Like I mentioned a couple of times, super early in the game just because you're so close. But maybe we'll have to explore that in the future. But like I said in the intro, man, Greenland, I think, is probably the worst country in all of EU5, at least from old world countries. You know, obviously a lot of North and South America and maybe Australia or island Oceania guys would probably be way more annoying because there would be probably so much more waiting, and with the technology and stuff like that, at least over here, you know, we do get the institutions sooner or later, right? We for sure got it faster than, well, maybe even Norway or the Great Horde or some of these guys right here. But aside from that, man, it was super, super fun. You know what? Yeah, you know, this campaign, man, got me thinking. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see me continue this run as Greenland and conquer the United States or something like that. I think something like that could be fun. But overall, man, I gotta say, even though this was, you know, like I said, the worst country that I could find and very tedious and, you know, a lot of waiting and stuff like that, I gotta say, I was never bored. I was never bored. We were chilling, waiting around, doing it little by little, taking it slow. You know, it's just such an achievement. At least it was in the early part, to even put down one building and, you know, you invite all of those settlers and stuff like that. But yeah, man, if it's so easy for guys to support your independence like they did for me, you can break away as these guys super early. Probably take land even here, then do some more wars over here and just expand over here. Obviously, it's not going to be that easy after you become independent because you'll still need to pick up allies and stuff like that. But hey, you know, with us getting Iceland, man, and, you know, everything already being Icelandic, I think it worked out pretty well for us. So we didn't get to colonize this because, you know, then I would have to record this video all week, which not that I couldn't do, but yeah. Yeah, I think we set out what we accomplished. We accomplished what we set out to do. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, man, with me playing the worst country in all of EU5, if you guys had fun watching, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, that's it for me for now. See you next time.